Hi guys, Liz here, aka Isabel Shirin, aka Liz for Paris Adored, Bondi Babe, and all my bots. Welcome to another Coffee with Isa. As you noticed, I have started it slightly differently today. I've had to think about how I've been recording Coffee with Isa and what I wanted to do moving forward. And so I've decided to alter it a little bit and make it a little bit more interesting at times and less sort of just sitting still and chatting. Also, I've decided that I'm just not going to hop on a microphone and start yakking away. No, well, I am actually still yakking away. However, I'm going to have a little bit more structure to my Coffee with Isa so that when you switch it on, you will actually know what it is I'm going to talk about on that day. Well, there'll be a topic. Of course, I'll still digress because I'm really good at digressing, you know. That's my favorite thing to do. So I've decided that's what I'm going to do. So for example, today I'm actually introducing you to you know, how it's going to be. So I guess you could call this my welcome episode, I guess. So this is my welcome episode for a new sort of format to Coffee with Isa, and how I'm going to take it forward. So each Monday when I do a Coffee with Isa, I will have something that I'm going to focus on and talk about, be it you know, I don't know, dating, or be it how to make a cake. I don't know. But there will always be a topic for the Coffee with Isa. And I just think that's important because sometimes my Coffee with Isas can go on for quite a while, and at the end of it you kind of like sit there and think, what was it you talked about, Liz? Well, I do actually if I listen to them back. So I just wanted to have a little bit more structure, and I just think that's helpful for people. And it also gives people the opportunity to contact me and ask me, you know, to talk about something that they would like to hear about, and more of that. And I think that's important because it's really important to be talking about some of the things other people want to hear about, not just what I want to rant and ramble on about, because I'm quite good at ranting and rambling, but yeah. So that is what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm at this place. I'm just going to tell you where I'm at this place called the Sinners Bar, and it's at the sim called the Mother Road. I did a blog here a while ago, and I thought I'd come back, and I hadn't seen this bar before, so I'm assuming this was new. And actually, as I'm filming this, for you to be aware that there's actually a woman stood in front of me, she's pretty hot stuff actually. In her slinky dress. I've had to de-render her so that you can't see her in the camera view, because I'm not going to make her famous overnight. Standing there being AFK, because I'm pretty sure she's AFK, because she hasn't moved an iota since I've been here. I also did, there's a like a lap dance chair here, and I had to go on that. No, you're not going to see that. I'll save that for another video. But certainly not today's Coffee with Isa. I don't think it's of that caliber. And But I like to visit places. So whenever I visit places, I like to sort of let you know about them, and they will always be detailed in my blog, which is underneath the description of the video, and as to where it is I filmed, so that you can also go and check it out. I would recommend anyone coming here. It's kind of got that Route 66 sort of feel, and on the desert highway, and yeah, it's quite a cool place to come and visit. So hence I'm doing it from here today. I've also got company today. As you are aware, or you might be aware, I started hanging out with someone a few weeks back now, and he's decided to tend bar here at the Sinners Bar, and just hang around. Yeah. See, he's going to be my personal barman. So I feel like a beer. Wait, can you give me a beer? Yeah, no. Yeah, so as I've said before, I've actually been hanging out with someone, which has actually made a really nice change to the quality of my virtual experience, because as I've always said, I've kind of like hung out on my own a lot. I've got girlfriends in here, as in, you know, girls that are friends, and we will often chatter or whatever, but you know, each of us are vloggers and bloggers, and we do our own thing, so you kind of still find yourself in a solitary environment, and so I'm kind of someone who I've been friends with for quite a long time, actually. God, it's been a year, I think, and a year in a virtual world is a long time, believe me. And we've kind of like hung out a little bit more, so it's been really nice, and it's made a nice change to my virtual world, and it's really nice to kind of like share the same kind of interests with, because he has an interest in filming as well, and this kind of thing. So for him to stand there watching me, I'm sure he's taken a million photos. And that's my cat in the background. My cat is whining. Why is my cat whining? Honestly, I fed them 5 minutes ago. Well, 5 minutes before I started this. Unbelievable. That's all they do is whine. Look, can you hear her? Oh, there she comes. Oh my God. It's tragic, you know, it's absolutely tragic. So yeah, so I've been hanging out with someone, and it's been really good. And specifically since I've been through such a difficult time, almost a year to the time I went through before with the Linden Lab sort of difficult time. So it's been really nice to actually share that with someone and be able to bounce back off someone. And I bounce back off my friends as well, but actually, you know, to virtually be with someone and sort of really, really have long sort of talks about it. And someone that's so supportive has been really good. It's made it all a little bit better for me, because actually, contrary to what people believe or understood, what happened actually caused me a great deal of distress, real life distress, because someone was actively trying to take away my virtual experience, which for me is my ability to de-stress from normal life. As I said before, I lead quite a stressful real life. I've got a lot of stresses going on, and so doing this kind of thing is my way of sort of relaxing. And that's what was so upsetting, that someone was actually systematically trying to ruin that for whatever perverted, sick reason. I don't know, and I don't want to know. But interestingly, it's been rectified with YouTube, so I don't know how it was rectified or what was done, because they don't actually report anything to you. They don't let you know anything. Oh my God, they just like Linden Lab. Sorry, Linden Lab, I didn't mean that in a bad way, but you know, customer service is key. And YouTube, customer service is key. You need to learn a little bit more of that. I'll happily come and work for you and demonstrate good customer service skills, because I think you need that. You need to interact with people. I don't care how many millions of people that you've got using their channel. You do need to have the staff to interact and, you know, let everybody know that they're important, no matter how small their channel is or how big their channel is. Do you know what it takes? The little people that underpin a whole sort of thing like YouTube. It's the little people that underpinned it and got it started. So you shouldn't sort of disregard the little people and treat them like numbers on a long list. Yes, he's here. This is the guy I've been hanging out with, and might I just say, he doesn't normally walk around like this, but because we decided to be sort of like, you know, the hickful and the tart, that is why he looks like this. But yeah, he's just keeping his mouth shut, like any good man. Yeah. No, I kid you, I'm not like that. But yeah, so I think YouTube needs to sort of, you know, get a few more bits of staff in just to do their customer service thing. But I'm glad it's been fixed, and I'm glad I'm back on track. But I have made provisions should it ever happen again. So I'm running a few platforms that I'm putting videos on. I'm not revealing all the platforms that I'm putting videos on. I'm just doing it. So every time I do something, I sort of dummy dual it to another one, so that if anything happens again, it goes immediately into my blog, and that's that. I just, you know, it gives a flow, and so then there'll never be a problem again of suddenly, you know, something stopping and the big drama, because I've made provision for it now. I'm getting wiser in my old age, I must be. Anyhow, again, this was an introduction to a new way of doing Coffee with Isa. So nothing specific in this, just to let you know what I'm going to do in future. So each Monday there will be a topic that I will actually be talking about, plus all the other things that I want to throw in. And maybe the style of filming might change as well, because I'm a bit of a creative being, and I like to sort of mix it up a bit. But we'll see. Anyhow, thank you for stopping by. And oh yeah, and I'm going to try and make them a little bit shorter. Who knows? I do talk. Anyhow, have a good week, and I will see you next week on Coffee with Isa. See you later. Bye bye.